Alright, so, are we going to wait for Doyle, or are we going to just go?
Somebody should.
Doyle has barely said anything.
Maybe because he couldn't come besides wow.
I'll be right back.
Is he like busy?
I don't know. He is doing wedding stuff, so it could be not.
I told him all he has to do is just say yes. And his job is done.
Oh man, I am totally in the camp of just go to the courthouse.
I'm down with that too. And that way if you're getting like wedding presents and stuff, you just have it straight up just money.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want presents, I just want cash. I was like, does that make me a whore? Because I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, I'd rather get straight up like 10 grand, 15 grand, and not have a wedding.
Yeah. Don't let Lindsay hear you say that. It usually doesn't go well with the wife who helped plan it out online.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
This mac and cheese is on point. Okay. So, can we start with first of all, what is a reserve deputy? A deputy reserve?
Like,
it's like a volunteer firefighter.
I would say a reserve deputy is a person who is like Army Reserves, like they're not full time on the force.
But they are actual officers. They just don't work full time.
Yeah, like they still have the same. They still have the same responsibilities and same skills. You really got double mac and cheese.
I cannot tell a lie.
Yeah, that sounds
Is it like the cheesiest mac and cheese ever?
Yeah,
bruh.
Doyle's here.
It's like it's falling out.
Oh,
it's like straight cheese.
Dude, speaking of mac and cheese, have you seen Auntie Fee's mac and cheese?
Auntie who?
Aunt Fee. You never seen Auntie Fee's YouTube videos?
We're live, so
you be careful what you say. We're live right now, so just be a little careful.
Hi, Doyle.
What's up, Panda?
Hey.
All right, so are we gonna start talking about stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the. See, I had to catch myself. We're gonna talk about the guy who shot the. Well, if you let the Tulsa World tell it, he's an ex-convict, and
this is the thing that they always keep bringing up.
Yeah,
you know.
But he, the video I saw, the guy's running away from him.
Already on the ground.
They tackle him. And then you hear the gun go off, and then you hear the officer say something like, "Fuck, I'm sorry," or "I thought it was my taser" or something.
Yeah, and then you hear you hear him say, "Oh, he shot me," and then he says, "Oh, I can't breathe," and the one cop's like, "F your breath."
And that's not even funny. I don't know why I laughed, but
like he really said that?
Yeah, it's on the video.
Like he's been shot. Everyone has acknowledged that he's been shot, and the officers are still on top of him.
Yeah.
Like, he got shot while officers were on top of him. That's how crazy it was. And the dude is claiming that he pulled his taser on accident.
Okay, so for those who aren't in Oklahoma, can you set up this story for us?
Actually, hold on. Let me go to the Fox website.
Yeah, you might want to play, like, if they have a little video to it or something. But it's... The problem is that I'm so split on how I feel about each one of these situations. The problem is that this is about the 10th one in the last calendar year.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Like, that is the problem. And I shouldn't say that that's the only problem, but that's... The problem is that he might actually get to go back to work because he's going to claim that was an accident. But the guy in South Carolina shoots the cop in the back, and the only reason he's going to jail is because it was on video. So I just wonder, you know.
If you're watching, here's the stream right here. Here's the web page that we're going to. And this basically is letting you know what's going on. Basically, there was a felon who was selling a firearm, which he shouldn't have a gun to sell anyway, because felons are not allowed to possess weapons. And because of that, he was part of a sting. I don't know if he was just selling it to arms traffic or he was really trying to turn around his life and then just get rid of all the guns and try to sell it that he had, which he had illegally, because he's a convicted felon. But the whole thing turned down. It was a bust. The dude ended up running. They tackled the guy. The deputy right here, this 1950s white photo thing. He black and white photo. He tackled the guy. We really shouldn't be laughing because it's that terrible. And he accidentally shot him with his service revolver, which wasn't issued by Tulsa County.
And he dropped the gun. Like, he was so shocked by it, he dropped the gun. And I don't know. Maybe I would have to hold a taser to understand if it feels similar to a real gun.
Now, the difference between this one and the South Carolina one is that South Carolina one, that dude was cold-blooded. Like, he shot the guy. He knew he shot the guy. And then he picked up his taser and dropped it next to the guy's body. And then didn't even try to administer CPR.
Yeah, and he put handcuffs on him, and he was lifting his head, and his body was just lifeless.
I've learned they do that to everybody, though. I think that's just like
he's going to take away everybody's guns.
Well, you do that.
Bun guns.
It's probably going to hear me smacking on the mic.
Yeah.
What do you think,
If you take all the guns, I don't know. That's strange. That's not... Because...
But then, like, all the police would be like England people and just have batons.
Yeah.
And then you get I'd rather get shot than stabbed with a knife 5 times.
Well, the problem with that is that you get a whole force of officers showing up with batons. One guy shows up with a machine gun, and it doesn't matter.
It's like impossible to get machine guns in England.
But I get what you're saying. But how long would it take us as a country to get to the point where that was standard?
I'm just saying, it happened in one time in Australia, and they banned all guns. It happened a couple times in America. Oh, let's just ban, automatic rifles.
Then they banned guns in Australia, and then they had a terrorist attack where they had fully automatic weapons.
Yeah, look now, how many instances
I'll
of
say,
shooting up schools do you have?
That is more of a... I would say
banning
more
guns is not going to prevent anything.
It's going to prevent someone coming in and shooting up a high school.
But if somebody really wants a gun, they're going to get it no matter what.
Yeah.
Still going to be near impossible once you get rid of everything.
I mean, they banned like steroids, but people still get steroids everywhere.
Yeah, but that's easier to transport than a machine gun.
But I think this goes to show like the dichotomy of our group. Considering Doyle got cut by a knife at a bar, and he was like, "I don't know what to do."
It's a bowl. One time.
I can't believe Derek is really munching on this. Can't say product placement here to avoid litigation.
I don't even like Billy Simmons like that.
Bruh.
Isn't he an OU guy?
Bro, you gotta be careful. You can't. Some people, when you talk online, you can't say their company names, especially like in a video or live stream, because one, that could be mistaken for advertisement, and it's generally not a good practice to be like, hey, let's go to this iFruit convention, but everybody knows who iFruit is, but you avoid saying the A word.
That's like saying I couldn't talk crap on Apple because...
No, you can talk crap in a critical. That's not a word. In a criticizing way. But I'm just saying, like,
you just made up a word.
You don't want to do like full advertising.
Your stream isn't showing up.
Can you not watch it? It's live.
Because I need you to cut out that part I said, by the way. Like,
no,
for real,
we're live.
I need you to cut that out. Quincy, cut it out.
Post it to your Facebook so I can share it.
Quincy, cut out. Cut out the wedding part.
Alan, man, what's going on in Dallas these days? Or Prum, or Denton? Where are you at?
I am in... Well, I don't know if I should say this online.
Oh, I probably shouldn't even...
No,
Can we not say we're in Oklahoma?
But you can say he's in Texas.
We're in Tulsa.
I reside in North Texas. Nothing is different.
You try to remain anonymous as possible.
Bruh.
Stop trying to use
You're wearing an Oklahoma State hoodie right now. So that already narrows it down. I'm eating at this place.
What is your purpose of this talk that you're doing right now?
I have no idea. We had a good little thing going. And
Are we like for real live streaming?
Yeah, we're like live, bro. Like no BS. Like we're live.
post it to your Facebook so I can share.
Oh my god.
But who's watching?
Okay, so are we still on the Tulsa situation?
No, let's
topic,
do
or-
something better. Like something that isn't as depressing. You know,
Like Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
Because-
Oh my god.
because-
It takes 2. This is like the biggest thing to happen to video
So
games in
7
the next.
Oh wow, video game where you can sleep with hookers. I don't know.
Why you gotta be
I mean-
so mean?
What's so different about it on the computer than Xbox or PS4?
Mods, bro. 60 frames per second. Resolution's higher than 900p.
So you just
still-
want to be able,
True,
so you just want to be able to cheat on GTA? Is that what it is?
No, but that's something that would be nice to do at some point. To cheat.
Because I mean, there is God mode on PS4 and Xbox.
Nah, that's just mean you can't get hit.
Very silly.
Oh my god. You get yeah, come on, bro. Like Grand Theft Auto is one of those games that set trends nationally. Epically amounts of trends.
Epically.
Like there's a whole everybody's tried to copy Grand Theft Auto and failed miserably. Grand Theft Auto is probably the one company like, oh, we're gonna delay the game we were supposed to release a year ago by another year, and people are still gonna go buy it. It's still gonna sell tremendous amounts of cash, and then they'll just rake up another $1 billion just on releasing it on PC.
And it's the
Yeah.
exact same
Cash.
thing.
Wow, it's not Cage.
Oh my god.
It's the same game. You pull old ladies out of cars, step on them, drive around the city, running over cops. You shoot whoever's walking by.
You don't
Rob
have
Banks.
to do that though.
You pay hookers, so they jump in your car and the car shakes.
And there's first person mode, and you can actually have sex with a hooker, and you can actually see her going up and down on you, but you can't actually see the insertion. It's kind of gross. it's really gross.
It's like you just said insertion. It's
Listen,
gross.
no, I'm
Yes,
not the hentai
that
viewer.
that word is ugh.
Doyle's just lounging back there, thinking about life choices and.
And you go first off the video.
So we're live, but we're also recording.
Yes,
Okay. So change the recording.
yeah, I will change the recording
Yes.
for you, Doyle.
I feel like this should be a test.
This is practically a test podcast.
And then after this, try to look less like Dumb Man. And Bert tries to eat the next one.
So Derek, how'd you like Furious 7?
It was really, really good.
Didn't the rock bottom Jason Statham?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that's all
that
I
was
wanted.
epic.
And
I forgot what that looks like.
I guess I had almost forgotten how exaggerated the scenes are, the action scenes,
Nah, it's real life, bro.
until
Till he drove the car into the helicopter.
yes,
Yeah.
Like
and
he-
hung
and
a
he
bag
had-
of grenades on a little ring,
yeah.
and The Rock shot it with a pistol.
It wasn't even a pistol; it was a bazooka, pretty
That's-
much. It was like a handgun
That's
with a
real
rocket
life.
launcher.
That's real. Quincy, pull up your shorts, man.
Oh my god!
Oh,
We just saw Quincy's ass.
butt crack for days.
No, but I thought that movie was
Good.
really, really good. I don't think it was the best. It probably was the best one.
Yeah, better than the first one.
I liked that they pulled the guys from like Tokyo Drift and all that into it. I was hoping the cowboy quarterback guy, what's his name? I was hoping he would have more to do with it for some reason. I don't know why, but I was very. I didn't know that Paul Walker made it.
Oh, we lost Alan. This internet sucks.
Texas sucks. Didn't they do a homage to?
Paul.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when, in the last one, the one you saw.
It was pretty sad, bro.
Was it?
Because like the last scene,
He wasn't alive during the filming of this one, was he?
in the last scene,
He was actually done with 80% of what he needed to do.
Oh, okay.
I think he had done just about everything.
Everything he had.
And I'm assuming anything that he didn't do, they just cut out of the movie because the last scene is just his face CGI'd on
His brother.
his brother.
I'm back.
Uh,
Hey.
The Texas internet sucks.
So my internet in my apartment complex, they kind of just screw you over with one service, and I have DSL modem or whatever. Yeah.
That's still a thing?
Yes, it is apparently.
I'm pretty sure only you and my dad still have DSL.
Yes, I'm so pissed off too.
Good.
But anyways, did you? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of teared up a little bit at the very end.
It was sad, bro. Like how they had him in the white car and the white T-shirt, and he like drove off into the sunset.
Yes, in the beautiful white Supra.
Yeah, that car was beautiful.
Yes.
But you could I felt like maybe just because we knew that he was already dead, but I felt like you could see it in the cast, like that wasn't acting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one was. Yeah, that's what really hit me. Was you can tell that it was like just pure emotion.
Right.
And that's.
You're working.
Right. We can't see your face, Alan.
Oh, so fat. So fat. So fat.
Well, an extra mic just in case my blue
So
Yeti.
fat.
The sound.
Okay, hold on. I want to disconnect and I want to get my face on there.
Your internet is so boo boo.
Oh. Front cam. Oh.
Hey.
So poor.
So poor.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man. So
Wait, let's talk about Big Hero 6. Because I watched that last night.
but didn't that movie like a year old?
But it's tight.
It's so good. It's so
It's
good.
so sad
What?
too.
I can't.
What movie?
Big
Big-
Hero 6.
Is he frozen?
Yeah.
Oh man. Must capture. Save it.
Wow. Yeah, but Big Hero 6 was pretty bloody awesome.
It took me so long to go see it, but when I finally did, I love the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He was like lagging like a motherfucker.
Wasabi no ginger, that's my spirit animal.
Really.
Yeah.
I dropped wasabi on my show one time. You know that's Coach from New Girl, right?
Hmm?
One of the Williams brothers, whatever it is.
Alan, your internet sucks. Disconnect and reconnect.
Out in.
Actually, your audio's just fine, but can you see us?
All the more reason to do an audio podcast.
Well, but we still would need him to come in. Cause
You can just call him on Skype.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a live portion we can't see him, but you can just put his thumb in his face as we watch figure skating.
See, this is what's actually playing right now. Like, we're not.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is so professional. Thank you for joining us back again, Alan Panda.
Sorry, I don't see anything. Oh, here goes. Front camera. I only see your face, Quincy. You should see this picture. Oh, dang! I was gonna take a picture of it. So what I did was I had to turn off my Xbox and turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone so I could let it all go to the iPad.
Oh, wow.
CenturyLink DSL.
You know what? That's the probably worst thing because I work at telecommunication company A, and Century. We do a lot of business with CenturyLink.
You're so getting fired.
Hey, they don't know what. They don't know anything. They don't. They act like they know, but they don't. But see, this just went downhill. Okay, so next topic, Doyle. What do you like to bring, bruh?
What do you like to bring? Was that the
To
question?
the conversation.
Oh.
What are you gonna bring to the table, Doyle?
I'm not just gonna be a hype man.
Boo.
So Apple iWatch, getting one, not getting one.
Terrible.
Will you get the douchebag detector?
So mad. that in order to get the culturally enhanced emojis, I had to update my phone, and now I have an Apple Watch app.
Is it forced on your phone?
Yes, you cannot delete it.
Culturally enhanced.
Yeah, you know how you have the emojis and thumbs up and the fingers and stuff? If you hold down on it, it'll give you different shades of color. So it's like from white guy, and then there's like even like a yellow for like an Asian. It goes all the way to like midnight black. So
Wow.
it's like from Alan to Lucian. You know what I mean?
Oh!
It's like
It's like midnight from Constantine.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know, we are all actually minorities. Doyle's a minority because he's Native American, but you will never see it. And he's English, which is the greatest minority this country has ever known. And
What?
I'm just letting everybody know that we're all minorities, so it's okay with what we're going to say. No matter how terrible it is. Please do not drop the N-bomb on her.
Bro, why do you have a butt pillow?
That's not a butt pillow. That is a
N-bomb.
neck pillow for when you're on the plane.
That goes over your head.
No, oh my God. It goes like this.
The hole is very deceiving in that pillow.
Yeah.
stop it. So dirty.
All right, I watch. We got to stay on focus. We got to let these people think we're professional.
What's going on? They're throwing teddy bears.
Bro, that's pretty much like the equivalent of dropping the mic when they just throw bouquets. Those are toys. They're not
Apple
even
Watch. Bye, Alan.
His internet sucks so bad.
Apple Watch, huge waste of money.
I think once the price drops, it'll be great. Because I love those tech watches.
Yeah.
But I'll never, I mean, I can't buy one. I just
I'm
can't.
back.
Just do audio.
Just do audio.
Just audio.
I'm down. Okay.
I can choose, yeah.
I'll try it.
No, I remember, but I told you.
I'm about to send everybody this picture.
Really.
I just only got one. Like you ain't gonna eat it.
Bro, give me
This is on Quincy Sky.
Bro, give me a spoon.
Yeah, mugs.
But what do you? Well, do y'all want to take a quick intermission?
Yeah.
We're gonna take a 5-minute intermission. I spelled Doyle's name wrong. Doyle. I haven't called you Doyle in so long. I forgot to spell it.
Really?
I'm serious.
You're such a bro.
There you go. I just shared that to Facebook, and I'm sharing it to Twitter.
The tweet.
We gotta come up with a cool hashtag.
Hashtag minorities.
That title is, I feel like that's going to be an issue.
Minorities Report.
Yeah, because I feel like it sounds like we're reporting on minority issues. And
Really are issues for us.
Yeah, we're the minorities, so we
Yeah.
can decide what we want to report on.
I think you have to,
It's a working title. How about we say that?
you would have to listen to some podcasts where that's what they're actually doing.
God, Alan's internet sucks.
And then you would understand what I'm
My
saying.
drinks is on your table, so don't be fat. Knock it over the last time.
I am going
I
to
made this really fun.
make a prophecy. I foresee him knocking that off of that table.
Yeah. Gan fucking tea.
Gan.
Drink yo, whatever that thing is.
It's delicious,
Yeah.
bro.
And we're back.
Alan, buy it. Alan, buy a house so you know you can get better internet.
Or sue the internet company,
Yeah, so.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't have time for that. Here's camera.
You keep losing camera and you keep cutting it on.
Well, I would like to see you guys.
Oh. Well, I just got the camera back on, dog.
All right, I want to try it one last time.
So poor.
Did you get my text?
Amazing. I can't believe you got hired from that picture.
That and my stellar resume. Okay. All right, so what's up, Derek? How do you feel about the new MacBook?
Okay, so I'm a little confused. I haven't looked at it a lot because I got mad when I saw the initial. I know this bag is probably gonna cause problems.
Oh, you probably just made
So much noise.
I'm sorry. I apologize. How about this?
Oh, so
Oh,
Oh, it cut Alan out.
I cut the camera off because it was slowing down. That's why.
Oh.
I can still see everybody.
So I know that, they had the MacBook, they had the MacBook Air and the Pro. And so the Air showed up and then they kind of discontinued the MacBook. And so is the MacBook that they brought back, is that an Air? Or are they adding that category back? It's a MacBook that only has one port, which is the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life.
So I think this is
one USB
this is
port?
something
One
interesting.
USB port.
So
That's so stupid.
the MacBook is pretty much thinner than the MacBook Air, but it doesn't have the technical limitations of the MacBook Air. Considering Apple had to design a new process for the keys and the whole one USB port thing. That port is what you're going to see in the majority of technology going forward. Is USB Type-C. So you can charge from it. You can hook peripherals up to it. You can do pretty much anything you want to. I don't know the password off the top of my head, dog.
As long as you have an adapter.
It's yeah, and basically like
So they're forcing you to buy more of their products.
yeah. So you're gonna be paying out the ass for a shit ton of adapters until like they decide now with 2 USB ports. Now it's gonna be $14.99 instead of $12.99.
You know there was a law passed in Europe. that
But it's
forced everybody
gold.
to have the same,
They have a gold
same
option.
port.
That is very nice, but I just think I can't even have my iPhone and the charger plugged up at the same time.
Without a dongle.
Whatever that is.
Wait, I know what dongle is.
The dongles make the world go around, bro. But yeah, I do think it's a step in the right direction. I don't know what they're going to do with the MacBook Airline, considering...
They just replaced it.
Yeah, effectively. They might actually be killing off, but I don't think you can make a computer any thinner.
How much does this one cost?
This is retailing...
$75,000.
I think the highest price was what, $15.99?
Yeah, it's pretty high. $12.99.
So how?
You could buy a desktop with twice the amount of power.
But that's not the point, though.
Yeah, you don't buy Apple.
You don't buy Apple for horsepower unless you're buying a Mac Pro.
You just
What's the
buy it
point
because
of
it's
buying-
pretty as shit. Like,
What's the point of buying Apple?
Industrial design, pretty much.
it's
So
beauty.
nobody-
It's
Yeah.
It's for me,
You're not
it's-
going to find anything to look anywhere near as good on the market. Nothing's going to look as good as Apple.
They might make crappy phones, but they make good computers.
Whoa, whoa,
Agreed.
whoa,
There you go,
Whoa.
Asian bear.
whoa. That
Pistols firing.
is inaccurate. I mean, they don't make the greatest phones, but no one is making a phone greater
Droid.
than Apple.
Droid.
What are you talking about, overall or like industrial design? Because HTC One is killing it
Preach.
in industrial design
Preach.
in terms of.
I've not seen a phone or played with a phone that's made me want to do anything other than grab my iPhone.
explaining
You flip
your design, your choice in Apple is completely explained by the picture of the charger on your background.
the Hellcat, bruh.
You like them flat with no curves.
Boo.
Ooh.
Oh, so many jokes just
See,
flooded my mind.
iPhones are for
Kept them.
simple-minded people.
I think
You're talking about sheep.
An iPhone is for people who are like babies with no arms and no legs, and they have to do everything.
there's
with
only
somebody
one
else.
person in this room who I've never seen with an iPhone, and he's not the one talking shit right now. So you both are full of it because you're the only one I've never seen with an iPhone.
Yeah, 'cause it sucks. No offense. Actually, offense. Yeah.
I'm gonna shred this wedding invitation.
It's not my why I don't like Apple.
Oh, I like how you guys put the.
It's the interface. I don't like the interface.
It's really hard to live
then
without
they-
a right click.
They copied what Droid did 2 years ago with the double tap to close apps. I feel like they've just been the biggest form of flattery is imitation.
Oh, this is so cute, though.
Shut up, man. So good.
What's the envelope for?
Send it back.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is what
you-
you're supposed to do.
I just don't like how you can't add storage.
You can add
But to
storage.
their no, you
You
can't.
got to pay for it.
You can't add storage.
You
Physical
have to
storage.
pay for an SD card, so
physical
it's the same
storage,
thing.
but you don't have to pay monthly. But in Apple's defense, everybody's moving away from removable storage, including Samsung, which is the reason why I've been buying Galaxy phones in the first place. So I think with this USB-C charging port and with the way that phones are following, how everybody's starting to incorporate the same features, but just a little bit different design. We're about to go into a generation of blandness. Everything's going to be beige.
Pretty much everything's going to be the same.
Yeah.
Everything already is the same.
Ish. Considering the original design for a tablet computer was submitted in 1900.
That's what's wrong with this generation.
We are this generation.
No, I'm talking about the younger people.
But it's the older people giving them the stuff.
It's people y'all's age, not my age. Remember, I'm older than y'all.
Barely.
Is that the?
What are you doing, dog?
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh God.
We will follow back.
You follow me, I follow you.
Follow back. The next 3 people who like this will get a follow back.
That's just kidding.
I'm sweating.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sweating. Can we turn the fan on?
So next time.
Too much body in this room.
So what I would say, like, in this section of the topic, what is the thing that you've been crushing on lately? Like, what's your, like, you just got something new and it's just something you completely need, something that you just can't stop using,
I have
something you're addicted to.
Drugs.
6 days until I can get my new phone.
6 days.
What are you getting?
My 4G don't work. My text messages don't send. I can barely put up Facebook. Yeah. So
On Wi-Fi
I have
too?
5 days.
I'm gonna spam my friends with the link.
I have 5 days until I can get a new phone.
My wife just texted me and said, you need to teach your podcast friends how to park in the driveway.
You do what? There's loads of room.
Where'd you park it? Next
Right behind you. Because I thought someone might put out behind.
pull out.
So what I will say, I'll start this off. The thing that I'm crushing on lately that I can't help but need to play or do is Battlefield Hardline. I was really surprised at that. I didn't think the whole cops and robbers thing would work when you're used to shooting Chinese or Arab men.
Whoa.
What?
We just kind of went there. What?
You went there. You went there.
We're minorities. The whole point is the satire of the minority speaking about the minority. That's the satire of this whole program. And I just turned off America. But yeah, I like it because it's not traditional like U.S. versus China or Russia.
So stupid.
You know, I really enjoy that. Awkward Turtle, appreciate it, Alan. Thanks, I really do it. But they did an update and it kind of made my graphics card suck even worse. So fuck me until they fix that update. I guess Derek, what are you crushing on? Call of Duty still?
No, man. I've been blogging a lot, dude. It's like therapy or something.
Online diary.
Yeah, like I just get that shit out of my head and I feel better. You know, it's helping me with my workouts.
Can you actually see if somebody is actually an impression of your blog? Like,
I can see how many people. I can see how many people have visited the site, and I can see how many people have actually like clicked on multiple links. So I may have only 3 visitors, but they may have visited
Every
40 different. Yeah. So I can see that stuff. So the one I started with, it seems, I don't know, for whatever reason that one seems to get traffic not on a daily basis, but it seems that people find their way to it, and I don't even have that link out there anymore. So I don't know, maybe if it's like the tagging that I do on the posts and stuff.
Yeah, if you
but
post,
I switched that. I switched to a more of a like workout and fitness oriented blog. So I have like 3 or 4. And I even started one where I was going to try to read a book a month, or not even a book a month, but read as often as I could. But I haven't even started that. I just bought. I'm committed right now to trying to get my weight down, and I'm trying to have abs. Like I said, by the time Doyle gets married, so
how'd that recent food just treat you?
that was all protein. Right? All protein.
I'm telling you, bro, it's like we are like less than a couple months away from boat season.
Yeah, dude. I'm not trying to I'm trying to sit on a boat, You know what? This is my goal. I don't want to look. I shouldn't say sexy. I want to look good sitting down without my shirt on.
Whoa.
That's actually a good aim.
Right? But that's a goal. I feel like your goal should be really.
Hard.
Yeah.
And that wasn't not too long ago for you anyway. Like, this was like when you were playing.
Half
like,
a decade, but you know, who's counting?
But yeah, man, boat season's coming up. I already got trailer hitch. I'm looking ready to get on that water. Doyle get burnt. He can't go out on the boat because he's going to die with all the reflections off the water. Doe, you're going to die.
You've seen me get tanned.
You really
I'm
just
so
get
tan.
red, not so much.
Bro, you're
First
red,
couple
you're
times.
red right now.
Yeah, I got sunburned last night.
What were you? You got sunburned at night?
It
We
was
played a rugby game.
it was cloudy all day yesterday.
Not in the afternoon.
Oh,
They go up to 80 in the afternoon.
so you get sunburn at 80 degrees.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time I came over to American football? I put on SPF 100. And Book came up to me and went, "What are you doing, man?" I just looked at him in the eyes and go, "I burn." He was judging me.
What'd you say this beer is called? Bruised what?
Bruised pear.
So Alan, besides dealing with bad people, what are you doing that you can't put down? Like, what is your thing that you are addicted to right now?
Hulu.
Yes.
Hulu. Right
That's
now,
my shit.
because Hulu has all these TV shows on there that I've never watched. And I just watched the pilot seasons, and all of a sudden I'm hooked. Like,
Watch
I've watched
Vikings.
The Last Ship off TNT.
I've been wanting to see
That's a
that.
good one.
Has the second season started yet?
No, summer 2015.
So that's that's
So that could be
And
August.
then I watched, have y'all ever seen New Girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Dude,
know what that's about.
The most hilarious show I've ever seen in my life.
No.
No, he just likes looking at Zoe
What's
Deschanel.
what's the show with Mindy?
Oh, the Mindy
Project.
Project.
The Mindy Project.
Yeah.
That was hilarious for a long time. I kind of just burnt out on it, but I was watching that really hard
That's
for a while.
that. I've been watching that now. That's pretty good. But I've also been watching The Last Man on Earth. Y'all ever seen that?
I've gotten through about 2 episodes of that. It's hard for me to get into comedy shows. I just
The
can't.
worst thing about it was when I saw the commercial for Last Man on Earth, it was like about 6 episodes in, I'm gonna find like 2 other people, and
they did.
found 2 other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. And
But I think the rule of thumb is if you're gonna watch a comedy show, you have to watch at least 3 episodes.
to see how you feel about it.
Right. Because I mean, after the first one, you're like,
I don't know.
I
With
don't-
Blackish and Fresh Off Boat, you only need like 10 minutes.
Well,
Fresh
Blackish.
off the boat.
See, that's my thing. Like, I don't know, for whatever reason, comedy does not. Like, I am such a cop drama and
Oh, Chicago
action.
PD.
Oh,
yeah, Chicago
Fire.
PD is one of the best
Chicago
TV
Fire.
shows out. Period.
Yes.
If you want to do it my way, my
Yeah.
force.
Like, but like the comedy shows, Blackish, I binge watch, so I won't watch it for a long time, and then I'll watch every episode to catch up. Last Man on Earth, it's almost on the border of not my style of comedy, so I it's hard for me to stay attentive to it.
You need to watch Vikings.
Vikings is great.
Vikings is like Game of Thrones without all the bullshit ass dragons.
Yes.
What's the thing? The Blood Arrow, Blood Eagle,
Blood Eagle.
Yes.
Oh.
When he
Oh.
did that, I was
Oh.
like, oh my god,
Oh.
this is so real.
Oh. Cracking every rib backwards and putting his lungs between them.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
I didn't
in front
know.
of everybody.
I don't know what you're doing.
And he stayed alive through all of it. He pretty much didn't die until the end. I just started watching Daredevil. They just put out a season on Netflix, and they kind of skipped a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's one of those shows where
Ryan Reynolds almost killed Daredevil as a character.
yes, but the guy who's playing it right now, he's good. He's pretty legit, and I think that show is gonna be really great. And I just love Netflix for putting out whole seasons at a time. Like, I think that's the greatest thing that anyone's ever done.
Yeah. It's what's going to be TV from now on.
Yeah.
but see, is it weird that I like superhero stuff, but I hate the TV shows? I'd rather watch like Avengers or something.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I love, bro.
The shows are terrible.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Like I
Yes.
could never get into Agents of Shield.
so good.
The first 2 seasons were good. Now it's like,
Well, they're kind of like trying
Yeah.
to find something to latch onto. I
Yeah.
feel like they're trying to find somebody who's like spikes the ratings, and then they're gonna, you know what I mean?
The
Like,
one
I
thing
just-
I do like about England is that their TV shows, they know when to kill them off. Like, if it's like, oh, like The Peak, they'll kill that off and then they'll move on to the next. Except for Top Gear and Doctor Who,
Like
who basically never go off.
The Walking Dead should have ended when that redneck guy said he had the cure. But I feel like
You
they were
shut
like,
your mouth.
I don't want to know.
Show
I do
ever.
not want to know. This one TV show we can't talk about. I just got cable, so I have not watched the entire
I sent you the link.
current or last season. I'm not gonna click on any link.
It basically just know that the show has went completely downhill.
Yeah, it should have
In the
ended
past-
right there.
Yeah, it should have ended like two
like
seasons
the last
ago.
episode I saw was when they got pushed into that like rail car container, and they were supposedly going to get eaten by the crew that they had just.
Yeah,
So that's the last episode I've seen. So
they all get eaten.
Thanks.
Rick survives.
Does he? Because he's the only one that would.
Shimon dies. All of them.
Michonne?
Marshawn,
Shimon?
Did they really all die? Spoilers.
Stop
Yeah, it
it!
was
Stop
like
it! Stop it! Stop it!
And Rick and Carl got left.
Stop it!
No, Carl got 8.
Stop it!
I swear.
He's lying. He's lying.
Because I feel like he's gonna start telling the truth. And I just don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So next time we do this, we're gonna have a script, and we're just gonna try to follow that, at least like a little topic list. And you're gonna show up without having food in your hand and eat half during half the
Well, if you
podcast.
brought food, then we wouldn't have to eat it
Alright,
in front of everyone.
it's 2:00. You could like eat already. You should have ate twice already.
No, not when you're intermittent fasting.
Okay, so does anybody else have anything else they want to talk
Yes,
about
Hypetrack.com has a new. It's not even a track. It's just Kendrick Lamar did a verse on Kanye West, the All Day track that he just did, and so that's pretty great. It also says on there. I don't know. I started following them, and they have all types of good information. Because apparently Kanye West turned down a multi-million-dollar Apple contract. So I don't know what he was going to be doing. It's like TRAK, so I don't think it's spelled properly.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. But I want to know the details. I guess there was no details that came with it, but he, it's a partnership. I guess that's probably the more appropriate word, with Apple. But what could he do for Apple that they can't do for themselves? I don't know.
You have the top rapper in the world.
But they have him already.
Kanye is
Because,
the most controversial rapper that it will
Wait.
just drive Apple's products even more.
No.
What's going to happen is he's going to get on stage and say, I'm going to stop you, Apple, but Android should have won.
no,
I think they tried to bring Kanye on, as the article says, to combat Tidal, because basically Apple bought Beats for their streaming music. That's the whole reason they bought Beats.
Oh, so you think
They didn't buy Beats for the hardware. Why do you think? Like, you know,
Yeah, because that shit.
Because Beats is terrible hardware.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they said it costs $50 to make a pair of headphones.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they sell them for $300.
They bought them for the streaming service and their algorithm, and all the cash that it's going to generate from selling the headphones. Now, you know, Jay-Z has basically got Tidal is like trying to like rebrand the whole thing, but it's not really about. It's really about they want to start getting people in their own court to represent Apple's Music ID, whatever that bullshit service they have called, because it doesn't really work. What is it, like iTunes Radio or something like that?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
You kind of need to pay,
Yes.
You kind of need to
Yes.
pay attention.
I was posting on Instagram.
This podcast is my idea, but I'm
Lies.
I'm not going to like
Lies.
It's my idea.
Lies. More lies. It's my idea.
I said, guys, let's do a podcast.
No, did you?
And Bud was like, hell no.
I'm just worried about this thing taking off and Quincy like running off with our money. That's all I'm worried about.
Ain't nobody running off with nothing, bruh.
You can't run that far.
No. And you know where I live. I can't go anywhere else. Oh my god.
Maybe it's going to be slow waddle.
Yeah. Oh my god. I had to explain it to Alan earlier. So, do we have anything else we talking about? We can wrap this up.
Bro, we can go forever.
Yeah.
What else is happening?
I got to do homework.
It's
Oh
only.
my God.
It's not
It's
even 3.
too far.
We'll
I
go
didn't
till
have
3.
have internet for my online class for 6 days.
We'll go till 3, and then we'll stop.
Till 3?
Till 3. It's 2 what?
Okay.
39.
240?
But you like have to actually pay attention. You can't be like, oh, sorry.
Black Ops 3. That should be interesting. There's potential that the exosuit is going to find its way into Black Ops 3.
I will. I'm not gonna make a thread online, but I will say is that they need to cut that shit out. Like nobody. I don't like watching mofos jump all over the place.
I just played
it
because
earlier.
you're not good at it.
I am good at it.
No,
Click on A.
I have been very disappointed in Black Ops or
Wait.
Call of Duty. Or
You talking about
No.
Advanced Warfare,
yes,
the newest one.
You give us Ghost,
Yes.
and then you give us Advanced Warfare. That's like two shitty things
Advanced
together.
Warfare. Is
like Call of
by
Duty goes
far-
from like World War II to like 2012 or 2025
82,
or whatever. You know, like
Well, but so I don't like that because I don't grasp concepts all that well, and there's just way too many timelines going on for me to understand the story modes of all the games. Like I don't mind playing them, but I don't ever tie them to the other video games. You know what I mean?
Ghost,
Right.
Ghost is his own standalone timeline. Advanced Warfare is his own standalone timeline.
But then how is the exosuit going to find its way into Black Ops 3 unless Black Ops 3 is those timelines are
They
joined?
can call it an exosuit and just say it doesn't match the same timeline.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But it
They
would
can do what
It's
they
an
want.
add-on. Pay $25.
It would be so hard as much as I love Advanced Warfare, to start playing Black Ops and not be able to boost jump.
You're just gonna be jump. You're just gonna be pressing the jump button everywhere.
Yeah. And I mean, I guarantee you, the first week that game comes out, that's all you're going to see people doing.
Just
Just
jumping
jumping
all-
randomly.
just
Yeah.
jumping.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The game, I feel like, was such a breath of fresh air. Just a brand new style of play.
That's the number one thing I hated about it is the exosuits.
If they
But you
put a
can play it without
jump
that.
recharge, if they put a jump recharge, nobody's in those playlists though.
It's just
I'd
like
play
Halo.
them.
When they had those new mods to
Yeah.
players, you could add jumpsuit.
Have you seen the YouTube video where it's like comparing Halo and Advanced Warfare? It's literally like it's like two commercials,
And then they're like literally talking about the
and
same.
it shows
thing.
what Halo does, and then the Advanced Warfare does the same thing. So
I mean, you see that other video? The opening scene was exactly the same, just in a different country. They didn't even change it for one of the Call of Duties.
I got you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I did notice, like, if you notice, like, a
cheese?
bunch of the maps, they're the same with different buildings. Like, the layout might be a little bit different.
Well, there's only so much you can do with the
Yeah.
layout.
At least they
for
haven't
online.
did the whole BS is like, we're re-releasing map packs in stunning HD. Like, wasn't it in HD like 3 years ago when you already sold me the same maps?
Well, they're not really doing that, but they are sort of like taking elements from one map and adding it to another.
Yeah, but I mean, like with Ghosts and
You're
Black
talking
Ops.
like retroing.
Yeah, like they go like retro map of Powder War, a new hostility map pack.
Oh. She almost fell. We're watching figure skating for some reason. Quincy is trying to set the mood.
I'm telling you, black people.
You
You
black.
can't say that on a show called Minorities Report. You just can't.
Yeah. So anybody looking forward to new Halo? I actually saw
No.
the commercials for it.
It's had its time. I'm ready
It's
for
had
it
its
too.
time.
Halo's done. Dig the grave. Fill in the soil.
Halo, you know when Halo was fun? When we were in dorm rooms and there were 20 people in the lobby
Yes.
and
Yes.
all you had was shotguns.
Yeah.
You had some
Shoddy
when Halo,
snipers.
shotguns and snipers
Yes.
and
that's when Halo was like the shit. And now I just can't.
we hooked each other's and LAN party it up.
Right.
No? Yeah.
Yeah.
Land party.
Yeah, it just, shotgun Big Mod in the face. You know.
He talks so much trash.
Yeah,
too.
you know, like those were the good old days. Maybe it's just that, no, I just don't think we can get that back.
Well, because you can't, because everybody now, if they're all going to play, it's all online.
Yeah.
You can't just pick up and go to a friend's house
Right.
and set it up.
Not
It's
unless we
all
form
online.
our own community of has-been athletes.
Well,
Which we right here.
yeah. that community has been
Yeah,
formed.
this is the community.
It's
Yes.
called Minorities Report.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to stream Coachella after we get done with this.
I want
That
to go.
that Coachella makes me want to move to California.
I
when
want
they
to go.
when they
I
get
thought
more water.
Coachella South by Southwest is in what, Austin now?
Yeah.
Austin.
I want to
Yeah.
go to that one year.
Speaking of music festivals, I'm going to one this weekend coming up.
One Direction.
Well, they're like 4 directions now.
It's called Something Wonderful. It's a
sounds
big
good.
EDM festival.
Oh,
Me and Doyle
you're
would
gonna
love
rave.
it.
What the hell is EDM?
Electronic
Yes.
dance music.
Uh,
It's like Mega Man on steroids with PCP.
so like Tron is gonna be not Tron.
Daft
What were the
Punk.
dudes who did the album? Yeah, no,
Oh.
was that who that was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was the greatest fight scene when they when he showed up and they were playing music in that club, and then you know what I'm talking about on the Tron movie.
What
I never
movie?
watched Tron.
You never watched Tron.
So the old one.
No, yeah, I did see the old one, not the new one, because usually the new ones suck. That's why they haven't made another
The old
new
Tron.
Star Trek movie.
Star Trek's badass.
Waiting for
I'm sure Alan agrees.
I'm here.
You like Star Trek, oh?
Yeah, I love Star
I've
Trek.
never watched a
Shock.
whole Star Trek movie.
What?
I just can't. Star
They're the
Wars.
best.
I can't.
Well,
watch Star
actually,
Wars.
I don't.
Speaking
I
of
never
Star
liked the
Wars.
series. I always like Star Trek movies.
The series was good.
Speaking of Star Wars, how do they keep re-releasing the same movie like every few years, saying it's in a new digital format and it looks better, but it looks like the same exact movie, terrible resolution, blown up on the same screen?
Because they have a huge following.
I know, it's like they just it's literally like George Lucas can print money. It's like,
Star Wars is the old Apple.
let's put a new filter. Let's put a new filter on this movie and re-release it.
Star Turds.
Oh, now we're gonna get like
We're going to get
50,000
downvoted to
dislikes.
hell. We're going to be like, you hear these minorities talking about Star Turds?
I wonder if anybody's actually watching this. Do you know?
Oh, we can.
If we get to 100 viewers, Bert will
Oh,
shake
there's
his head.
2
Oh,
watching.
not gonna happen.
You said that, man. You signed a contract.
We had 12. We had 12 playbacks.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Big leagues now, boys.
It says currently right now there's 2 watching.
Oh.
But that's not. But that's like people dropping in and out. A lot of people
we have-
probably left when Derek
We have
farted.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, but I did that. I'm pretty sure.
I did one too. But
Yeah.
I do notice that, like with YouTube, like you would think that most of your viewers come from when you first post it. But the beauty of YouTube is that people can watch it whenever they want. So usually, like most people like post it, like they get a certain amount of views in the beginning, but then they'll get most of them like a week later when people finally catch up and view the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing is to let my YouTube videos kind of pile up and then just watch them.
And
all
you
at
just like
once.
binge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's on your shoulder?
I think we should wrap this up because I have to poo.
Well, you can leave. Bye. We'll be here discussing things with your dog, Miss Uglyface. Miss Uglyface.
Oh, I love DSL.
Oh, we were gonna talk about what were we gonna talk about? Not pre-workouts, but
Body wraps?
body wraps. That's right. You wanted to
Oh my
Smack
god.
enlighten us.
So-
Okay, so to me, body wraps is just. I'll give you what I think it is, and you tell me what it actually is. Body wraps is just basically like wrapping your body in saran wrap, and then you start sweating, and then your skin kind of withdraws a little bit. So you're not really losing any fat. You're just kind of tightening your skin.
No.
No.
That's exactly what it is.
Boom.
What? What
Pretty
do you have
much,
something-
It's like a
People are
leathering.
selling a fancy name for saran wrap and rubbing Bengay all over your stomach. That's all it is.
Oh, that's great.
All these people want the easy way out. They don't want to work hard for it.
That's hilarious because one of my friends was trying to sell me that on Facebook, and she was and which is totally fine. I would never try body wraps because I have a penis, so that's probably the only reason I would never try it. But you know, it was like, hey, I need you to help me out. Can you buy one and then buy one again next month and then buy one again the next month? That'd be great. And you know, no, I can't. But I can share your
Yeah, you may as well.
your status or something. I don't know.
No, you can't.
But to me, it's like you're leathering your body, like it's like leathering cowhide or something. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, like you're just tightening your skin. And
It makes me mad because people want to lose weight just sitting down watching TV,
yes,
which is highly impossible
it's so impossible.
unless you
And
stick your finger down your throat and throw up everything you eat.
wouldn't that be nice if that was like if that was something that could happen, that you could just throw up and not be killing yourself in the process?
What?
You know what I mean? Like if you could
No.
if you could just enjoy like just whatever you wanted, knowing that you could just purge it out of your stomach and then keep going on about your day. I shouldn't be talking about this because I feel like
Diarrhea, man.
well, diarrhea. You take some people take a laxative, right? Then laxative would do the same thing as throwing up, I would think.
Yeah,
So,
but I guess they feel better about it because it's coming out of their butthole.
well, you could say it's semi-natural that way, but you know, throwing up, I don't know. But we'll just leave that alone because
Right, because I don't want to like offend any
yeah
survivors
people
of anorexia or something. I don't know. What do you call them?
I mean, you know, it happens. But exercising is it's one of those things that you have to trick yourself into enjoying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You either enjoy it or you have to trick yourself into enjoying it. Because if you just go there knowing you hate it, you're never going to stick with it. You know?
Right. But I think the best thing is though is like once you start seeing results, you're just addicted.
Yeah.
Or it should be.
That's the hard part though, is that it takes so long. Like I know for me, like I am such a instant gratification person.
Right.
And so it's so hard to know that it's going to take me going to the gym every day for 2 months straight to lose 5 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, but you don't realize in the process that you're changing fat to muscle or however that works. So you're changing your body composition, and you might not necessarily be losing weight in the process.
Yeah, and the one thing is you're trying to change your habit.
Yes.
You know, it's hard to break out of bad habits.
Yeah. But then I started reading a lot of articles. Like I went ahead and bought Arnold Schwarzenegger's like body book or bodybuilding book Bible thing he has.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's like it's really thick, and it was only $20. So I went ahead and got it. But those dudes work for decades to get the bodies they want.
Yeah.
And it's just like, do I really have decades to do this? Like, I just want to take a pill and it just melt the hell off of me, you know.
Lipozyme.
Yeah, but But then when they tell you that your fat cells, you have a certain number of fat cells. So liposuction is only taking those fat cells away, but the ones that you have just can get bigger. So you might have less fat cells, but the ones you have are fatter. So it doesn't really matter.
It's like there's like a pill that bodybuilders use called like DNP. It was originally found in dynamite, I think. But they take it and your body literally sweats like 10 times more than your average rate.
Too much already.
I feel like, yeah, that would be bad. Wouldn't that be bad for like your organs
But
and stuff?
yeah, but if you take as many as 10 milligrams above the dose, like you can literally cook yourself inside out and die.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a hardcore. So that would be a thermogenic.
Yes, but a hardcore one.
I remember taking one that I bought online. I don't remember what it was called, but it had a name. And I remember my mom seeing it. She's a nurse, and she was like, I don't know if you should be taking that. But I lost like 30 pounds. And it was, and now granted, I was working outside and I was running like, you know, I was actually running miles a day. And I lost like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's a big deal. So, no, I'm dead serious. Like I was actually running. And that's why I say actually running, because when people say they're jogging, like they're not really jogging. They're jogging or they're walking fast.
They're walking with a bounce.
Yeah. And I don't even like doing that. Like my body just does not like moving. And,
That's what you do when you run those 40s that we did.
well, when they would like
You make it look like you're running hard.
Yeah. You know, like I'll get over here and you just take off like.
And you just add that extra body wiggle.
Yeah,
and
so
make
you
it look like you're running
it
hard.
looks like you're moving. You're not getting there any faster, but you know, it looks like you're moving.
But you're trying.
So.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Quincy's trying so hard to end this.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Don't take a dump so we can continue talking about you when you're gone.
He's so mad.
You're the captain, so
Well, usually you want to try to keep this between an hour and 30 minutes max because you usually
can cut
people,
it up.
When'd you start?
We're just live streaming. You can cut up the actual video.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna post
You can
it.
edit it. You can add like dragons and stuff in the background.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that. I'm gonna have to take it down, then you post it.
It's fine.
Don't even do that.
It's totally fine. You can take it down.
What is
Yeah,
that
but
green
it's
thing
part
in the
one,
back?
It's gonna
part
take
two.
like I'm gonna break it up into parts and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm gonna cut out like that 15 in a minute intermission.
You know how
What's
I
that?
know?
What's that green thing in the back of your room, Quincy?
Green screen.
Oh,
You're just too much, Quincy.
so what's the background we're gonna use?
Not us.
Alexis,
Currently,
Alexis
if you-
Texas
currently,
doing
if you take a
her
look
best.
if you take a look at the live stream, it's a loop of my dad dancing at my wedding.
Oh.
Nobody's watching.
Three people.
Yeah.
And I started a live chat.
And I text people and they just didn't even respond.
I worked so hard on our faces. Ugh.
Yeah, you worked way too hard on that. But this is fun. I think I can do this, once a month.
Yeah, I think weekly maybe a little too much.
We could do it weekly, but we can't drive out here every weekend.
I think we can all like Skype in or do like a Google Hangout since it's
Yeah.
just our voice.
Right.
Yeah, and just make sure you're not on DSL.
You have to go to like a coffee shop or something, Alan.
I know, but I'm
I
lazy.
Or you'll have to call in on your phone and use your data plan or something.
Dude, I'm on Sprint. No.
It's about that's
You just made
Yeah,
terrible
you hear
life
that, Sprint?
choices.
You hear that? I hate you.
I'm sure they don't care.
Yeah, I'm sure that. They probably just checked to make sure your bill was up to date.
Yeah.
cut that shit. Like Kevin Durant won't be cut.
Oh, dude just bit it. Oh, that had to hurt.
Asian dude just fed on some ice.
He's not even Asian.
He is Eastern European, bro.
White
Yeah.
dude.
See, we gotta have a talk.
Oh.
He just shimmied.
That's the only reason I watch cheerleading on ESPN is to like wait for him to fall.
That's terrible too.
But they fall. I'd rather fall on cheerleading than fall on that ice.
Oh, so I feel like we should probably cover OSU football this season.
Yeah, I agree.
I am so down. Because
We
you
know,
know, that's
we
my
know the
thing.
Thunder aren't making the playoffs.
You don't know that yet.
They're behind the Pelicans.
It was behind Pelican.
Pelicans.
The Pelican.
The Gallons.
Yeah, but I don't know. But I would have to do a little homework and like actually learn the names of some of the players.
I don't know anybody on the team.
I no longer know any of them.
Coach
I don't even know if J.W. Walsh is going to be a quarterback this season.
Nah, he's not.
Is the Rudolph kid still there?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's just like a sophomore, isn't he?
J.W. Walsh needs to just find a new school to go to.
Or
That's
become
the new,
a running
that's
back.
the thing now.
Right.
Well, Gundy needs to pick for sure who he's going to choose.
Yeah, but I
And
feel
not
like
just have three people in his pocket. Like, yeah, you might play. I don't know.
You my side chick. You might get some
Yeah,
action.
you my side quarterback. You might get some action.
that's kind of what you sign up for.
But
though.
it always falls on him doing a bad job recruiting quarterbacks.
Alex
So
Kate.
You just said that.
I did say that. When was the last good one?
I was gonna say Bobby Reed.
What?
I thought Bobby was great. I thought
I
Bobby
thought Bobby was
we
good
don't need
too.
a quarterback to be great. That's why we get a wide receiver. Just get the ball to a wide receiver.
No,
We've always had.
because you have to have a great quarterback to get the ball to a
One
great
day
receiver.
See what
comes
we
from
did. We
I
did
can
was
prove this to you. I can prove you wrong.
I
Dax
still
Garland
want-
just threw
I
the
still
ball.
want Shelf. What was his first name?
Clint.
Clint Shelf. I still want him to run for president because I would vote.
So you haven't voted before him, but you would vote.
I would vote for Shelf if he ran. It's Shelf, not
It's
Shelf.
Shelf. No,
It's
it's
not
Shelf.
Shelf.
It's
It's
Shelf.
Shelf. I'm gonna tweet
but
it.
didn't he walk on?
Yes.
Shelf walked on, right? Okay,
Yes.
so that wasn't a recruited quarterback.
Right.
Brandon Whedon wasn't a recruited quarterback.
They didn't even want him. Have you read that article?
No,
Like,
he was recruited in the first place, and he went to baseball.
No, he tried to. Well, yeah, he went to play
Yeah.
baseball, and he was. I'm pretty sure they did not want to sign him initially, and something
Right, but-
happened.
I don't know, but he chose to go baseball.
Yeah, then he came.
yes.
Made it to the minors, then he came back.
Right, I'm saying when he came back, I'm pretty sure there was like some sort of like,
He was like
we don't
third
want to
or
sign
fourth.
him.
Man, I feel bad
But
he got drafted
that's
by
why
the
he
Browns.
just walked on.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't
'Cause-
understand what the deal.
But when you get drafted, the rule is, I think when you get drafted out of high school and you like commit to play football somewhere, for example, the Yankees are going to pay for all of his school when he comes back.
and that's what they did.
So
until
there
he
was
on
no-
scholarship.
Yeah, so there was no need to put him on scholarship
Yeah.
because he had millions of dollars. He was driving a 7 Series Beamer.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
So why waste your scholarship on somebody who could pay for his own way easily?
Like Soko.
We're not supposed to really
Yeah.
be name dropping on here.
Oh.
Not.
That's not it,
Yeah.
We should probably just edit this whole segment out.
Because we're
I
gonna
tried
have
to be his
to
friend
like
so
we're gonna
hard.
have to like have a class on what not to
See,
say.
look, we got 2 more playbacks. We got 14 unique
I'm sure
impressions.
one of them was Alex Kate, and
And Soko.
the other one was
But
Bobby
for an
Reed.
initial podcast without much marketing or broadcasting for it, we're actually doing pretty good.
Yeah,
It just takes time.
yeah, and
But I think next time we do this, we should talk, but we can have like call it one of us playing a video game or something in the
take
background.
turns.
Yeah,
Well, we need a script,
that too.
kind of like
But
an
we probably
outline.
shouldn't be discussing
Which,
this
And, like-
right
which
now.
is something that someone said multiple times leading up to this day.
But
I
then
did
you
say
show
that.
up late with Rib Crib.
was I?
We
late?
discussed 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
What was Doyle?
When did you
He
start?
was late too.
I was before 2.
But somebody
they
needs to
started
push
at
the
1:30.
conversation.
We discussed 2.
No,
What'd you say, Alan? Huh?
Somebody needs to push the conversation in order.
Yeah.
You know, so like if it's dying, one person would be like, "Okay, so now it's time to move on to the next topic."
Or
Blah
somebody
blah
says
blah.
a giant
We call
foghorn.
that a segue.
A segue.
Transition.
Or like a button we press that makes a noise.
Time to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to immediately take this down and post it back up, so somebody still lives next week.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Cool.
Can we just like put a timestamp in the description so we don't have to edit it? Be like, if you don't want to see a man die, like go to 5 minutes. It's cool.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, successful first course.
Yeah.
First course.
So would we cover the OSU games? I'm sorry, I know you're trying to wrap this up.
What we could do,
Like during the games, or we're gonna do like a
we
recap?
we should really just stop streaming and not discuss this during the podcast because nobody wants to hear this.
Nobody's hearing it anyway.
2 people.
Yeah, we do it.
Yeah.
And then we have.
I'm
3
sure one of them is your mom. Like, it's not, like nobody.
Thanks,
it's like people are
Mom.
just happy to hear your voice. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
Now, he never calls me. I'm going to have to listen to his podcast.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm supposed to call this Sunday.
So, but yeah, I think it'd be cool to like.
Yeah, and then we can actually like when we go to the game, we can like capture some footage, like on a cell phone, get a little cell phone bipod stand so it isn't shaky, and we can just do some stuff like that too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So how long before this is gonna be up?
After as soon as we stop it and processes, then it'll be live, and then Doyle will die.
And then delete it and then
No,
re-upload.
we're just gonna let it go because you didn't say anything wrong, right? Bro. Oh, Alan, so glad we could see your face.
Yeah, it's been too long.
Look at him trying to act
I
got
think
your
in the
mic.
summer I might come up. We'll see.
No, we'll come down. Don't come up here.
Why can't we do both?
Or we could take turns.
Oh!
Pulling out now.
Oh!
We need to do Top Golf again for sure. Like I definitely want
I'm
to do
down.
Top Golf.
We'll top golf.
With a little
Do a drunk go.
We can do some indoor skydiving.
Wrong.
Indoor.
There's probably a weight limit on that too.
yeah, I would need to find like a shirt that wouldn't like come off during that. You know? I'm not ready.
Just buy one of Yugo shirts and tuck it in.
Alan, do you remember when
I mean,
Quincy
Hugo.
went through that like phase where he wanted to be cool all of a sudden, and he bought like 10 tall tees,
I had 5.
And it looked like
the
10 boots.
thermals, had the long sleeve thermals, and then all that shit just disappeared one day.
Yeah, his jeans were like from Burlington Coat Factory.
He was wearing Jinkos and shit.
Oh no! Don't even lie.
And he had the Puma shoes.
Yeah.
Hey man, I love my Puma shoes, bro. They
He
better
probably
than
still
Jordan.
got them.
And he never wore socks with them.
He still doesn't wear
He still
socks.
doesn't, man.
Ugh, nasty.
No, it ain't. My feet cleaner than y'all's.
Bruh,
You're a
bruh.
naughty.
No.
Yeah.
This is
No.
a proven fact. You put on shoes and no socks, your feet are gonna heat that shoe up so much that's like eroding it.
My foot doesn't sweat.
That's a lie.
Everybody's feet.
You've
It's like
taken your
everybody
shoes off
proves.
and I've gotten slapped.
You
in the
were
face.
sweating now. I'm in a hoodie. Me and Derek cool. You still sweating.
I'm sunburned.
Top Golf, and what month are we talking? What it's April now? So next month after that, are you gonna
Go,
go
like-
to the? I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry. Are you going to the Dirty 30?
No, I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to plan something on either side of that.
You can come up. We can go on the boat. We can just sit in the water and leave Derek to drown and come back and.
I can swim, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
I can doggy paddle with the best of them. Except for like fish and turtles and stuff, man. I'm not.
The fish don't want nothing to do with you
With
in
them
the water.
turtles, man, they see them toes and stuff.
And then when they come close, they make really good soup.
I saw a dude put a crawdad between his toes and catch a fish with it. He put it between his toes, tucked his foot in the water, and pulled out a big giant fish.
Where do you go catfishing?
You just wanna go noodling.
Whatever. We can catfish too.
No,
Like
we can
online.
catfish right here. I was about to say, we can do that from
You
here.
can go across the street and catch some crappie out that water.
Do you even know how to fish, dog?
No.
It's I don't like. I would have to get gloves. I feel like they need fishing gloves,
They
so I don't have to actually touch the worms.
So was your hand
Or the
smell
fish.
for like a week?
They make them.
Just like that one time.
Just don't let. Oh.
I just can't. I can't. The feel of worms and the feel of fish. I can't do it.
Filet of fish, I'm all over.
Sushi. Well, that was a great way to end this conversation. We don't have any intro extra. Is that a word?
Da, 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 da.
We can outro on
Minorities Report.
So serious.
I almost did
Alan, it's okay.
Yeah,
Nobody on the
it's
internet
also-
can see you physically.
Yes, thank God. They can just hear my voice.
I saw a video of some guy opening Magic the Gathering cards. You could tell by his voice he was fat. Just because every breath he took...
we got this clock here.
No, every breath he took was...
It's probably a really tough pack to open. It's okay.
But he got a card that was worth $10,000.
I told you about the dude, the little kid. He's like 9 years old, and his dad is clearing $1 million a year on their YouTube channels. All him and his sister do is open up toys that they bought, and they just like talk about them and they freak out. And it's like anything from like big ass Lego sets to little Angry Bird memorabilia type stuff.
Like, have you seen the guy called he does this thing called Unbox Therapy?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty legit too, but it's like the same concept, but for adults.
What you realize, like I realized when I was really hardcore into buying shoes and stuff, it's not even owning the shoe. It's that initial when you open the box
experience.
and see it. And so people really get that feeling still from watching those videos.
Mm-hmm.
So you can watch that video and literally get that same feeling. So
You don't really care about what the product might be. You just like what it's included.
I probably had over 30, 40 pairs of shoes, and all I was really searching for was that initial first time to wear the shoe. After that, it was just another shoe in my collection. I ended up selling all of that stuff. So,
But did you hear about the lady that like all she does is have a camera on her hands and she opens stuff and she gets paid like millions of dollars?
like, why can't we think of something like that? What can we do?
Like her hands got to be the most prettiest hands in the world or something.
Oh my god.
Like,
Well, you're officially in the clear now.
What?
Because Alan just said something really awkward.
Oh, that her hands are so pretty?
Yes.
That's a little creepy.
How
But
is that?
I totally understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like feet, but I've seen some rather better than average looking feet, so I get it. You know what I mean? So I get it.
they want to double fist them.
Oh, double fist bananas.
It's so bad.
That was probably top 5 worst.
That's a great way to.
That's a great way to end it and leave a great impression on the internet. Oh, my bad.
Isn't that the beauty of the Minority Report, though?
Huh?
Isn't that the beauty of the Minority Report?
Minorities Report.
Oh, minorities. Well,
All I gotta do is stay black and die.
oh, here we go again with that.
Kick
I
rocks,
stopped.
eat a bag of baby dicks.
Don't you?
Oh.
Don't you be talking about Sticker Man. Sticker Man will come get your ass.
What? See?
I lost.
And it's awkward again.
Kid Rock was talking shit about Beyonce. Kid Rock? Yeah. Something about Beyonce.
He can't even sell out a venue in his hometown. He
I
ain't
think
got
he
shit
said
to talk about
something.
nobody.
I forget what it was. But I was listening to a more culturally diverse podcast when I heard this. I say culturally diverse, it's 2 black people. But so this has been fun. As we is this a wine thing?
Yeah, that for $10.
With a PlayStation sitting on it?
I use it to store my tech.
You're so,
Did you see the way he looked at you and said that? Oh my god.
I'm gonna go finish my beer now.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody. Thanks
my
for
God.
watching. It's been Quincy Bear Keep Easy with Dare Bear, the Englishman,
Now people are
and-
gonna think I'm the bear.
and Panda Express. And Dare Bear's picture is the one with the afro because that is more racially charged than anything else.
Bring back the fro. Hashtag.
Hashtag bring back the
because
fro.
Doyle's isn't at all.
Like me.
Alan is pretty much the only one that's like
Yeah, it looks just like it.
remotely spot on.
But you don't understand the Get Wrecked glasses. That's MLG 360 no scope.
Oh my god.
Remotely what?
Doritos, Mountain Dew.
Stop
What y'all
trying
talking
to get, advertising. So we'll have a script next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
Miss you, Alan.
Should we all talk about the same thing, or should we bring up different topics?
Different topics. You
One
gotta
of
keep
us
it
brings
going.
something to the plate.
But Doyle has to actually bring something to the plate too, Doyle.
We've never
English
discussed.
beach.
Well, I mean, we talked about things that we didn't really talk too much about issues, but we just talked about things that were.
I think it's more pertinent that actually we talk about stuff that people might have a connection with, or that we might have a connection.
Like the 1500, this is the 30th time a
Big
black
ass
dude's
shit.
been shot in the back.
Yeah, and just please delete that last comment that I made about the bananas.
Absolutely
No.
not. We're naming this one. Alan
keeper.
thinks we like bananas. That's what
I didn't hear you
Because
say
they're very high in potassium.
Yes, they're very good for you.
I really do love some bananas. I made a smoothie today. That was a bomb, dog.
I don't even believe that. So I guess we're going to end it
Yeah.
Get some
now.
food.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Bye.
I love math.
So Asian.